brand new C45. We're out on the absolute maiden sail of this vessel. So that's about as close as a deck sweeper is going to get with a furler. So that's good. And a very sizable little self-tacker at that. And there is an option, of course, for the overlapping jenny. But at least the sweeping majority are actually also being ordered now with the in-mast furler. But we're getting a little bit close to wind here. But I don't think you're going to complain about the amount of rag you've got on this boat. We're on board the brand new C45 off the Gold Coast. Jason's giving sailing lessons, which is lovely, because I'll tell you what, this is one boat you will be out using. She's the first one. Sails along quite nicely. We're going to have a look at some numbers in a moment. Currently pulling about 4s off probably 6, maybe 7 knots at about, I'll call it 60. So that's not bad. And just to prove it, we'll come down to the instruments, which are right about there. So zooming in, there we go. So we're a bit deep at the moment. We're going through at about 65, but pulling 5s in 6s. So Ambition will lose a lot of the amenity here at the aft end of the cockpit, and we're about to see that right about now. So that's the barbecue and all of that, the sink, but it gains the bigger stick and the deep keel. New Bavaria C45. It's the interesting aspect of the way the volume's achieved from the fine entry, and there's a lot of volume just around that port there. So if you check that out, you'll see that it goes very wide, then very narrow. Owner's stateroom. This is probably one of the first boats outside of a couple in Europe, and certainly on public display outside of Düsseldorf, which is an important feature to remember as well. Separate wet room for the owner. Lovely. Always good feature to have. So this is C45, the Style version. It's clearly a radical difference for Bavaria over their earlier cruising boats in terms of design ethos. But have a look at this. This boat is actually square in the aft cabin, and of course turns into a two singles, as you'll see from the centrepiece. But no longer is it wider with your feet going to clash into the other person. So C45 has a day head, which of course then serves both of the aft cabins, but you'll notice what a marvellous, wonderful light scenario. That's Jason going through. Great effort. Well done, Bavaria. We'll come into the galley, and that's got a huge amount of fridge space and bench top. Remember, this is just 45, and yet already probably getting well into the zones of some other 50s. So a spacious, light, indeed the ports are everywhere. This boat has literally just come off the ship. So it's actually a thwartship's garage, and that little step comes up. The aft door, which is on a remote, can be effectively a beach club. If you look at it there, you can have the feet dangling over the edge.